Straight out of England, the capital of Hogwarts, I got a new spell for you. Curso Reverso. Wait a sec, he meant to do that? New brick wall, same old me. Welcome back to this week's The Movement. I'm your host, Josh Dowie. I'm having an epiphany.
Where are the parkour jorts?
How could I have been so stupid? The Mundi jorts are out now. They even got an elastic waistband just in case you're a fake jeans lover like me. I don't know how people do it. Send them to any off-axis spinner and they unlock Cork Zero with no work required. You might catch some jorts killers in So Long So Little by North Street Boogie. We're talking everything is a rolling surface. They all got patterned beanies. They can gainer anywhere. All while the track in this trippy photo puts you into a digital PK hole.
This is how they made Harrison's legs.
Shirai and Egg both hit this corner non-spot with the 2-day transition in the middle. Come on, who's doing that? The costume change? And that afterbang loser from freaking Tom User. Egg and Tom User both have
3
new videos out. But guys, with this episode, I'm already risking having way too much going on. How am I gonna fit in Jason Paul's Game Changer Spiral Descent? And how will I mention Taka's Tack Quad Full? Maybe I just did there. Maybe that's how we solve these problems. But back to our content making factories. I'm not one to ever read into somebody's diary, but I will make a rare moral exception for Egg's video diaries, now up to episode
4.
There's one episode with Owen Laszloffy, a lot of cool footworky type stuff, but then the ultimate star, the chain link fence, it's just a standstill fucking chain link. What's it guarding? What's its purpose? We've all felt like that. But Egg makes it all make sense with beautiful, stunning movement. 69ers has ISO Chapter
7
out, as well as Soida, which translates to soda in New Jersey. These equal exchanges go full freaking Tarzan on these weird Spanish tree spots. They were looking for a spot to match their freak, and they hit the jackpot. The that they hit at this triangle spot is exactly what Pythagoras was talking about. A squared plus B squared equals 69. Are you paying attention, dude? You better be paying attention to Matthias Josu, who, what the f? He gainered the Berlin Gap. He gainered, and then also he did the dive Kong into a fire escape into nothing, dude. Verky, the undisputed Kong gainer GOAT, just came out with the vlog in that neck of the woods featuring all your favorite parkour celebrities. He's dashing street lamps. He's doing triple corks hot and fresh out the oven. Callum Powell's trying to break his camera the whole time. Isn't successful. Watch your cameras around that guy. He got all this footage in Berlin, Sweden, Norway, and their geographical neighbor, Barcelona. One thing he forgot to include was his Kong gainer full off a freaking rail at Big Trick competition by Commit Freerun. But Commit Freerun's gonna come out of nowhere and save your ass. They've got their own 59-second review of the entire event. Absolute Duracell battery of a video. I had to watch it twice. Insane moves. I'm shouting. Everyone's shouting. Vicher's doing a freaking double cork onto some slidey wall. You got Lagos winning 360 gap. All this, and somehow there's no footage of the winner, Geo Bart. He put on an absolute freaking clinic. If you're looking for that and Dom's crazy 360 tree hugger, you can find that in Dom's latest vlog. Hopefully he will fill all of the gaps with that stuff. Geo Bart does some absolute madness shit. Thank you, Commit Freerun. And also, they got their next event coming up in Eindhoven. This is the last Own the Spot, the 5th edition, the last edition. You gotta be there. This is the street competition that Jai ABC hit the side pop double side at. Swings and Things is happening at HAL 5 from August 31st to September 1st. It's basically the Bed Bath and Beyond of parkour jams. We got swings and we got other things. That could be anything, man. They could have a goddamn laser and you don't even know unless you're there. So show up August 31st to 1st. MFP Parkour Festival. Christian Kowalewski says it's chill as It's in Poland, so obviously good vibes, and they're on top skill-wise right now. Poland on top. Oh, yeah. Your new favorite parkour video is out now. Amsterdam is dead.
And they released it the day I recorded, so of course I still gotta talk about it, but holy this could be the best long-form content that parkour has ever put out. 50 minutes of just complete mastery, like one of the greatest movies of the year. Like this belongs in a theater. Popcorn we're talking. Like Maui's hitting static shot doubles and you know nobody's around but himself. Saphir with the freaking musically punctuated lines. Tobias Monkey on some insane Alvar's freaking part. The whole video you're like, who is this guy? And he goes like this. Boom. Gainer step vault, sickest part.
The one dude who just occasionally pops up to do the craziest gainer pre.
Lagos side to side to side down the freaking stairs. It's just all massive. Oh my god. Before I splurge too much about it, go watch Amsterdam is Dead. It's gonna tug on your heartstrings and your hamstrings.
Ladies, it's ladies time! Ladies time! Camilla's got a thready underbar. She even looked like David Bell for a split second there. Red Bull's steady dropping Lilu double doozies. Agnes Cecily's got an OS update on her splat technique. OS 1. Sandy's going straight to a feline asylum with this insane cat. And Zoe Kern, the cool cat, just wrapped her own project featuring Hanashi, Shirai, the science guy, and definitely more. That's going to be a banger project. If you want to walk around with the Parkour Podcast in your ear, the Gatecrasher cast is on the Storror Parkour Podcast. Oh, Storror discount code this week. Perk your ears up if you want to rip in the chalk shirt.
Catamaran. Catamaran.
By now, you're probably like, Josh, show us a freaking video. Please. Okay, let me just take a slurp from this Soop Bowl. Soop Bowl, the new video by Soop Gang is out now. The Chef Boyardee special. These boys are going full big beef. Representing Rigatoni, Bailey Friedlieb's been stepping it up in the gainer department with the new working weight. Check it out. Declan's making a 3-step tack to nothing work somehow by linking it into a massive jump. Representing Spiral Pasta, we got Julian Stenson. He ended a line with the Railcon gainer after several moves. That guy is locked in. Julian Stenson, Spiral Pasta. But the AAA lasagna, Soop Gang Sammy. Whammy, dude, what the hell? My jaw was on the floor for so long it set up a permanent dwelling. Hitting 360 hurdles all while the singer's getting sexy talking about dinosaurs and doing a wall run high enough to touch a Tyrannosaurus titty. That slow-mo hurdle to Kong. Capstone hit his line. He's ready. Those drops could put your feet in 1,000-year slumber. Unless you've got these FP insoles. Thank you, FP insoles, for supporting the show. You guys sent me a bunch of these things. My personal favorites are these game changers. They're a little bit thinner. And honestly, it has changed the game for me. My feet were the first thing to tap, like literally any session that I would go out before I had these things. And now my feet got no say in the matter. Just my brain. That's parkour. That's ultimate control. I've been trying to step it up this year, and the FP insoles have been absolutely instrumental. They've taken what could have been trip-ending heel bruises and just turned them into day chillers. I could go and train the next day. That was all due to the FP insoles. So thank you so much for... I just hit the mic. Thank you so much for supporting the show. I highly recommend FP insoles. They have changed my training. Big Will Hess might have needed a pair of the FP insoles if he bounced the frickin' Kong pre that he did at the Pierce Gap. What? But he did it perfectly instead. Holy moly, you worked so hard for that, you unlocked a brand new Iranian secret video game character. This dude's got tunnel cats, crazy splat, and bean-type maneuvers with twice the testosterone. Listen to that song. I felt like a juice monkey. Easy follow. We got SPL 3 coming up, the gold standard of parkour competition. This is a quote from the guy who got kicked off the mic for saying Shinjina. We got a bigger and bolder audience experience, especially live on the pay-per-view, so look forward to that. It's gonna be commentated by Joey, Adrian, and I. We got so many new gen killers coming for style that first place is honestly up in the air this year. Skill, aka Storm Tim Champions Castle, is gonna be a spectacle. Wavy's looking sharp, Xander on the come up. Also freaking look at this double side he did. What the all the latest qualified athletes, including the Canadian power god Luke Sabal and Arturo from last year. I feel like Naked Tim's still getting better every year somehow. I didn't know that there was no ceiling to how good you can get. People have been training hard for speed all year round, with Denver coming out on top in the streets and in the sheets of ice underneath the roofs because they're doing that around. It's anyone's game this year. We could be seeing new podium penthouses for 2024. August 15th, tune in live for free on YouTube for the first ever streamed qualifiers. The next day, the 16th, you can also tune in for free to see the prelim rounds on YouTube. August 17th and 18th, you're going to have to pony up on the pay-per-view so you can hang with Joey and I so we can watch the frickin' semis and finals go down for the glory of the title of SPL 3 Champion World Championships. Tune in. Bail of the Week. I had to do it once. Here's the bail on the bail of the week.
Are you okay?
And Javid SPG is trying to turn his neck into Adam's applesauce.
You okay?
Wow.
And still coming back for the W. Champion moves. That's it for this week's episode of The Movement. Please make sure to share the show. It's the only way that it's going to be seen on the internet. The algorithm hates me, but I know you don't. If you want to contribute to the show a little bit more, you can head on over to the Patreon, where you can toss a little bit of money in the golf weighing hat and support the show for existing. This money goes towards Jordan. He's helping us work remotely. Come on in, Jordan.
2 appearances, 2 episodes. That's crazy.
Let's go. So he is helping set up the show, and the Patreon goes towards him. Now that we have Origins supporting the show, what the f*** is our first episode here? It's awesome. I love recording it here. We tried a completely different style today. So if you enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments. And if you have any criticisms, feed them to the goat. I don't want to hear it. Peace out. Boom. Come on. That was fun. I hope it worked.